Yeah, in sport, it's a brilliant day for Britain. 5 Brits are through to the next round at Wimbledon.
And yesterday, of course, showers interrupted play, and that could well happen at Wimbledon again today. But generally, the forecast is wet in central, northern and western parts, drier and brighter in the east, but with some sharp showers later. And we'll be back with more later on as well.
See you then.
Thank you both. To you as well. Yes, you're right. It is looking lovely. It's lovely and warm. In fact, it is quite a humid start to the day, not just at Wimbledon, but for many of us. And if you have an allergy to grass pollen, worth mentioning, the levels are very high across southern England and the Midlands. The north of England, they're moderate, and across Scotland and Northern Ireland, they are low today. Now, it's a hive of industry here at Wimbledon. At the moment, it's quite quiet, but I've got some stats here. Overnight, there are 191 people just clearing everything up, making it nice and pristine for the morning. And then when they go home, another 114 housekeeping staff come in and take over. And I'm very much hoping that the ones that have gone home have gone via my place, because you could do with a good hoover. Too bad, actually. And I tell you what's looking lovely, the police dogs. This is my favourite time of the day, when all the wee spaniels and labradors come in. They are so cute, and hopefully we'll maybe see one later on in the programme. Also worth mentioning this morning about the pollen levels. Grass pollen, of course, is prevalent at this time of the year, and the levels are very high across southern England and also the Midlands. They're moderate across northern England, and they're low across Northern Ireland and Scotland. So if you have an allergy, for goodness sake, be prepared. Now, this morning at Wimbledon, it's a fairly humid start. We've got a bit of sunshine around, and there's a fair bit of cloud as well. And through the day, what you'll find is there will be quite a bit of cloud, but if any sunshine comes through, then we're looking at a high of 23 degrees, 73 Fahrenheit at Wimbledon.
Yeah, yesterday's results are on the board behind us. It was a great day for Britain. 5 Brits through to the second round at Wimbledon.
And although play was interrupted by showers, it could be again today, but there isn't such a high risk. In fact, today for most of us in the west and in the north, it's going to be wet. Central and eastern areas, though, drier and brighter, but with the risk of a heavy thundery downpour. We'll be back with more later on.
See you then.
Thanks both. Here at Wimbledon, the sun's beating down, it's quite humid, but you were talking about the Olympics, as you said, Charlie, and it's just 20 days between the Wimbledon Championships and the start of the Tennis Olympics here at Wimbledon. And of course, during the 2-week championships, the grass does get worn. So how are they going to get it ready on time? Well, the grass, you can see behind me, is fairly pristine. It is 100% rye grass. Now, Wimbledon have devised a way of germinating the seed in just 3 days instead of the normal 7 days it would take to do. And what they do is they put it on the worn areas, such as the baseline where the ball boys and girls are, for example, and then they put other stuff on top of it just to treat it like a microclimate, and then hey presto, the standard that we're used to with Wimbledon reappears and it'll be nice and pristine. Now, this morning at Wimbledon, it is a fine start to the day, and as we go through the course of the day, we are at risk of a shower. Temperatures, though, in any sunshine getting up to a high of 23 degrees. And good morning from a sunny Wimbledon. Yesterday, showers interrupted play. Today, Sally, they could well do the same.
It was a good day for Britain at Wimbledon, with 5 Brits now through to the second round.
And for the rest of us, we've got rain in the north and the west, brighter but with some heavy showers likely in central and eastern areas later. And we'll be back with more later. Thanks both.
Thank you.
Thank you, Adam. Well, talking of hair this morning, Sally and I have been complaining about the weather because it just makes it all a big frizz. But the weather today for Wimbledon isn't too bad, actually. There'll be a bit more cloud around, we'll see some sunny intervals and temperatures rising, and that could well spark off a shower. Maximum temperature of about 23 degrees. For many of us today, the forecast is a humid one with some heavy showers. The heavy showers especially across Lincolnshire, Cambridgeshire and also Norfolk. Now, this morning across the southwest of England, it's cloudy, there's a lot of murk around the coast and there's some rain. As we move up into Wales, here too we're looking at a lot of cloud and some drizzle and coastal mist. For Northern Ireland, central and eastern parts seeing the rain, and that same band of rain moving across the Isle of Man and in through parts of southern and western Scotland. The northeast of Scotland also has some rain, but it's fairly light. Across the north of England, we're back into the band of rain, and then as we come south of that, it's mostly dry, it's fairly cloudy, but there are some brighter breaks here and there with some sunshine coming through, for example in the southeast. And we've seen quite a lot of sunshine in London this morning, but it is quite humid. But along the south coast, coast, you're prone to a bit more cloud and again some coastal mist and fog at times. So through the course of the day, all that rain in the north moves steadily towards the North Sea. Behind it, there'll still be some patchy rain across Scotland and the far northeast of England, and that will hold temperatures down. But the sun will come out behind it as well in places, and that could spark off some thundery downpours. Temperatures up to about 26, maybe 27 today. Through the evening and overnight, it's wet in the west, it's dry in the east, and wherever you are, it's going to feel fairly humid, especially the further south that you are. Now tomorrow morning starts off with some heavy thundery downpours in the southwest of England. They're going to be pushing steadily northeastwards through the course of the day, eventually arriving in central Scotland by the late afternoon time. To the north of that, drier and brighter, and as the rain moves away from southern areas, it will be replaced by drier and brighter conditions with some sunshine, but again, the risk of some heavy thundery showers. And tomorrow warmer than today for some, looking at highs of 26 or 27. And then as we head on into tennis for Thursday, well, it looks like it could well be wet first thing in the morning. Hopefully when play starts it will be dry, but we could just see the odd shower. And then as we move towards Friday, well, it's going to be windy, it's going to be fresher, there'll be a fair bit of cloud around, and Susanna and Charlie, we can't rule out a shower.
Carol, thank you very much indeed. It's just us now.